All right, so I'm starting a new thing. This YouTube channel has always been a bit of an experiment. First, I started with long form stuff, and then it was kind of short form. Now, this is a bit of a new experiment. My idea is I'm going to post a new video every day about a chapter of a book, and I'm going to call it chapter by chapter, and it's just going to be continuous. So, one book after another, one chapter after another, and I'm thinking I'll probably cross-post this as a podcast as well. I think that could be interesting. And I'm doing this a little bit to fight my own perfectionism, to just help me get things out more regularly. And for this experiment, the first book we're going to read is Make by Pieter. I already have a short out about it, but I'm actually not that far into the book. So the reason I think this is a good book to start off with is I first encountered Pieter from his podcast appearance on Lex Friedman a few weeks ago. And after hearing about all these different businesses he's built, I thought it'd be interesting to know more about his process. So I've watched a few of his interviews, and even on his YouTube channel, he has this one video where he goes through his whole process, and it's very interesting. Let's take a look at the table of contents. You can see this is a book that is meant to be practical. In my opinion, that's always better. So the book is built around 7 steps for building a startup. It starts with idea, build, then launch, grow, monetize, automate, and finally exit. And right at the beginning of the book, he has a TLDR section where he explains the gist of each of these ideas. And in there, he's also included a section about ethics where he explains that it's not necessarily about trying to make a quick buck at other people's expense. He's trying to build real businesses, but in the most direct way possible. So I think I'm interested to see what his process looks like. I've built some websites before. I even made a website for Busy Book Club about a year ago, and I haven't done much with it since. And I'm curious to see how he actually goes about building businesses, especially as a developer at the same time, and how he decides to keep going and when he decides to pull the plug. We'll see how this experiment goes. We'll see how Make by Pieter goes. And yeah, stay tuned.